Hello there, guys, and welcome to the Football Insiders predictions for Game Week 21. And from last week, when we did our predictions, the standings are at Hunter on 3 points, Spike on 6 points, Rafe on 3 points, Matty on 5 points, and me on 9 points. Today, the people we've got in the video is Hunter, Matty, Spike, myself, and Rafe. And straight away, Rafe, what are your predictions?
All right, so we're going to start on Saturday's games. First three. First one up is Everton Newcastle. I'm going to go with a 2-1 win for Everton. Obviously, Newcastle struggling to score. I think they'll get a goal there. Moving on, Crystal Palace Wolves. Palace coming off a 3-2 loss to West Ham. Wolves struggling to score. I'm going to go 1-1. And then Man City Sheffield. Obviously, Sheffield just beat United. City on great form. I don't think there's going to be any upset. I'm going to go. I'll go 3-0 City. All right, moving on to Hunter.
Okay, so the Everton Newcastle game, Everton, they should have won last time round against Leicester, but I think they have enough. Richarlison double, Everton 2-0. Palace Wolves, Wolves, they did look a solid defensive side against Chelsea. Not much attacking threat, but I do believe them. I do believe in them, and I think they're going to win 3-1. And City Sheffield, routine win 4-0. We move to Matty.
Right, I'm going to start with, obviously, Everton Newcastle. I think Everton to win 2-0. I don't think it's going to be a slaughter, but just, I can't say Newcastle scoring a goal. Palace Wolves, I've got that to be a 1-1. I think Palace are quite tricky to break down, and Wolves aren't in the best form at the minute. I think that'll finish 1-1. And for City Sheffield, again, quite routine. I think it'll be quite a boring game, but it'll finish 2-0. So we're going to go to Spike.
So with the Everton Newcastle, I think it'll be probably 3-1 Everton. I think Newcastle have got a goal now. I think Everton are the better team. Crystal Palace Wolves. I think Wolves will shock, and they'll get, well, not shock necessarily, but they'll get a 2-1 win. William Jose just come on loan, good player. And I think City Sheffield. I think it'll be 3-1 City. On to Romell.
So for the first game, Everton against Newcastle, I think will be a 2-0 to Everton just because Newcastle haven't been in good form and I can't see them scoring. I think Crystal Palace are going to beat Wolves 2-1 because they're at home. I think Wolves haven't been in the best form. I think Crystal Palace can edge it. And I think for Manchester City against Sheffield, I think Man City have been in brilliant form. I'm going to say 4-1 just because I think Sheffield could score a consolation goal, but Man City will blow them away. And straight on to Rafe.
So moving on to the second set of the Saturday games, starting off with pretty dry fixture between West Brom and Fulham. I'm going 1-1. Both teams struggling to score. Fulham looking a bit better defensively with West Brom still, but 1-1 in my opinion. And then Arsenal Man United. United normally struggle against the slightly bigger opposition. Obviously coming off a confidence drainer, losing Sheffield, I'm going to go 1-1. And then Southampton Villa. I'm going to go a 1-1. I'm not sure if Carl Walker-Peters will be back in time, but yeah, 1-1 on that game. So moving on to Hunter.
Right, my predictions are I don't think anything happening in the West Brom game, 0-0. Then the big game, Arsenal United, I think Arsenal will win again. Southampton, Aston Villa, I think they're gonna rally back and it's gonna be a 2-1 win. We're on to Matty now.
Yep, and for the Fulham West Brom game, I've got Fulham to win 3-1. I actually think it'll be quite a good game. Yeah, so I just think it'll be quite a good game. Fulham win 3-1. Arsenal United, I've got 1-1. Both teams in really good form. Just 1-1 on that one. And then Southampton game, I've got 2-2. Same, I predicted Southampton 2-2 last week. It didn't come off. I'm going to hope it does this week. So now, Spike.
Okay, Fulham. Yeah, I think it'll be a 3-1 win. I'm banking on Fulham. They're good. They've had a couple good games the last couple of weeks, drawn a couple. I think they've got goals in them. 3-1. I think Arsenal United. We've seen in a lot of top six games. It's been boring, so I'm going to go for again 1-1. And I think Southampton 2, Villa 1 on 2 now.
So I think for West Brom Fulham, dry teams, but I think that the game is going to be 2-1 to Fulham just because they've been in okay form. West Brom haven't really been in good form. I think for Arsenal against Man United, I think Arsenal may edge it 1-0 just because Arsenal have been in good form and Man United have got their confidence drained against Sheffield with that loss. And then I think for Southampton against Aston Villa, I think Aston Villa are going to beat them 2-1 just because Southampton haven't been in the best form in the Premier League, and not Southampton, and Aston Villa should have the quality to be able to edge it by 1 goal. And on to Rafe.
Okay, on to the final set of games now. Sunday's games, kicking off with Chelsea v Burnley. See, Chelsea didn't look great going forward against Wolves, obviously on Tuchel, and Burnley have been on some great form, recently beating Villa and Liverpool. So I'm going to go 1-1 in that game. Now, Leicester Leeds. I would normally say Leicester to win this, but because they're without Vardy, I can't see it being. I'm going to go for 2-2 draw. I think both teams. Leeds obviously great attacking, but shaky defence. So yeah, 2-2. And then West Ham Liverpool. Liverpool coming off a win against Tottenham midweek, which will give them confidence. Obviously, most of their attack getting goals. West Ham also coming off a win, but I think Liverpool will edge a 2-1 win in a tight game. And finally, Brighton v Spurs. We'll see Brighton play some great football, but I think Spurs will get an early goal and then sit on it, and it will end 1-0. Okay, moving on to Hunter.
Chelsea Burnley. I think Thomas has got enough time with the team, so it's going to be 2-0 Chelsea. Leicester Leeds. I'm going for an upset here. I think Leeds will win 3-1. I don't know why. I'm just having a feeling. West Ham Liverpool. Liverpool are coming back to their best, and I think it's a 3-0 win for them. And Brighton Spurs. I do expect Spurs to go behind 1-0, but they have enough quality to come back 3-1. And we go to Matty again.
Yeah, I'm going to say start with the Chelsea game. Yes, it was 0-0 draw at Wolves, but you've got to think only 24 hours or something in charge of the players, one training session, and you still have them playing quite attacking, decent football. I think against Burnley, just a 2-0 win, quite routine. I'm going to go to Leicester. I think Leicester can win this one 3-1. Yes, they haven't got Jamie Vardy, but the quality of James Maddison and that even Harvey Barnes likes going forward, they've still got a lot of goals in them. And then Liverpool just to win 2-0. Spike.
So Chelsea Burnley, I think he's had time in the squad now. I think it'll be 3-0 Chelsea. Leicester Leeds, I think I'm actually going to put my neck out here and say it's going to be Leeds 2, Leicester 1. And then West Ham Liverpool. I'm actually going to go. I'm banking on a 1-1 here. 1-1. Onto Romell.
So I think for the Chelsea against Burnley game, I think it'll be 1-0 to Chelsea because I think Chelsea can edge it over Burnley at home. For Leicester against Leeds, I think Leicester have been in brilliant form. I think they'll definitely have the quality to beat Leeds 2-1. And for West Ham against Liverpool, West Ham been in good form. I think that they'll get a goal. But Liverpool, I think they're coming back to their form now. They are going to beat them, I'd say, quite comfortably 3-1. And then for Spurs against Brighton, I think Spurs have also been in good form. Brighton, not so much. And I do think that Spurs will beat them 2-0.
All right, before we do the outro, I do believe you missed the Spurs-Brighton game, Matty.
I
So
did,
do you want to get that in?
I think Spurs will win this 2-1. Relatively easy game. I know the Liverpool game was disappointing yesterday, but the Brighton's just they're not really very good at the minute. I just think Spurs will win this one 2-0.
Okay, so thanks for joining me, everyone, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure to go and check out Spike's transfer daily updates, which we're releasing before 3 o'clock, and keep your eyes peeled for an England Euro squad prediction on Sunday. Thank you.